Hey y'all, Patrick Murphy from Quarter Inch Off here again, and tonight I'm going to be putting together some cabinets for my miter saw station. So on my miter saw station here, I've got the base cabinets in here, both sides, got the upper shelves. But what I want to make is 4 2x4 units, 2x2 units. So there's 4 cubes, 2 foot by 2 foot, that go up into this space up here on top, and with doors so I can put stuff away. So what I've done is here, I've drawn out what I'm going to do here for the bottom and the sides. So I've got 2 side panels cut for each one over here, and then here my stack is 22.5 by 24 deep, where the other ones are 23 high by 24 deep. So all I'm going to use is pocket hole screws on the top and bottom to screw into the sides. So I need to set up and cut all the pocket holes for the tops and bottoms and then screw them together. So I'm going to go ahead and do all this at once and cut all the pocket holes for everything first, and then I'll go ahead and screw it all together once. Now I've had a lot of challenges with my Kreg Foreman here. Primarily it's a pain in the butt to set up. To get just right. I figured out most of it. But what happens over time is this nut in the back, which controls how deep the drill bit goes. And it's way off right now because when you fold this down to put it away, you've got to loosen the rail and loosen everything up so that the handle will go down and lock in a lock position. So this screw in the back controls how deep the drill actually goes back. And after a few probably about 10 pocket holes, this loosens up and then starts to slip. So it's kind of a pain. So I'll go through some test pieces to get that, and then I'll watch as I do the pocket holes on the actual wood here to make sure that the drill bit is going all the way through and coming out in the middle of one of these, and that's usually the sign that it's okay. The other problem I've had in the past is when I drill the pocket hole itself, there's not enough of a lip down here where the screw goes inside for it to connect correctly. So those are 2 of the problems that I've normally had. But I am going to go ahead, get set up here, do a few test pieces, and then start cutting some holes. And yeah, it's cold in Chicago, and I shaved my head, so I got a hat on today. And I'm out here doing this versus watching the first game of the World Series too, because this is more interesting to me. So stay tuned. All right, here we go. I got the 4 boxes done. So all I did was do a top and a bottom to each cube, and then pocket hole screws in the bottom so they're hidden. So the next thing I need to do is cut some backing on them, and then once the backing's on there, I can pick them up and put them in there, and then worry about doing the doors and stuff later. But each of these are going to have doors. Now what I'm going to try and do on one of these is put a piece of plywood in here with drawer rails, and then put the little part storage bins so that they'll slide out and I can get to all the bins and slide it back in. So I've got enough room here to put 2 of these side by side with room in the middle. So I may put another board in the middle somehow to slide out as well, and just use that way. And then probably for the most of these other ones, I may put a shelf in to hold stuff, or just leave it. I built these custom shelves over here for holding my sanding stuff and my routing stuff. So I may pop those in here, or just come up with a completely different storage system for those things. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like.